Okay, guys, example number 5 says, write the equation in function form. That means get y by itself. Then use a t-chart to graph the equation. Hey, Mr. C, can I use slope-intercept form? No, not for this one. It says use a t-chart. Write it in function form, but use a t-chart to graph it. Okay. Well, the first thing I have to do is write it in function form. That means get the y by itself, Spencer. So I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides, and I'm going to get negative y is equal to negative 3x plus 5. Okay. But I don't want to know what negative y equals for function form. I need to know what y equals for function form. So that means I need to divide everything by negative 1, both sides. So this becomes y is equal to 3x minus 5. Okay? Now they want me to graph this thing using a t-chart. So, Milan, you may remember, if I use a t-chart, that means I need to choose some x's and get some y's. Okay? All right, well, let's see. The equation is y equals 3x minus 5. I'm going to choose negative 1, 0, and 1. That way I've got a negative number, I've got a positive number, and I've got 0. And I'm going to plug those in. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to write this out 3 times so that I can do the equation 3 times. All right? And then the last time is y is equal to 3, parentheses, minus 5. Now, guys, you may remember that we always want to choose 3 points to make sure that they show up in a straight line. Just sort of make sure that you don't make a mistake when you're finding out what the y values are. Okay? So let's see. We're going to plug in negative 1 here, 0 here, and 1 there. All right. So that means that y, when I use negative 1, I'm going to get negative 3 minus 5 equals negative 8. Okay? Negative 8. So that's 1 point. Then, for the next one, 3 times 0 is 0 minus 5. I'm going to get negative 5. All right? That's another point. And then the last one, I'm going to get 3 minus 5. I get negative 2. That's the third point. Okay, now, Ms. Cortez, you were pretty nice to put a graph in here for us. Yeah, guys, don't worry about it. All right? I'm going to draw my x and y axis. I'll draw it right here. This should work for us. Okay? The first point is negative 1 and then negative 8. So minus 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, negative 8. So that's 1 point that I'll put right here. The next point is 0, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5. All right? That's my next one. And then the next point is 1, negative 2. All right? There's my next point. So my line should look something like this. Okay? We used the table of values. Ms. Courtney, yeah, you're going to have to use the table of values too. I'm going to need to see 3 points from you for a table of values. All right? Great job, guys. Let's look at the next one.